The alt-right is a far-right movement that rejects mainstream conservatism in favor of white nationalism and other exclusionary ideologies. It uses social identity theory to foster a strong sense of belonging among its members through an us versus them mentality. The key discourses are white nationalism, fascism, anti-Semitism, anti-immigration, anti-feminism, anti-globalization, and othering.
To the general public. This allows politicians and others to express controversial or extremist ideas without direct accountability. In the process of othering, dog whistles functions by reinforcing stereotypes and biases, making it easier to marginalize outgroups without explicitly stating discriminatory intent. By doing so, they strengthen an us versus them mentality, portraying in the in-group, which is often defined by their race, nationality, or ideology, as under threat from the outgroup, thus legitimizing exclusionary policies and rhetoric. By analyzing who the alt-right defines as us and others, we can see how these tactics influence their discourse and justify their exclusionary beliefs.
The alt-right primarily identify us as white individuals, often framed as under attack from various societal changes and perceived threats to their cultural and racial identity. The primary outgroup in alt-right discourse includes others, individuals who are not white, particularly immigrants and people of color, often dedicated as a threat to the cultural and racial purity of the nation.
So first, the alt-right promotes white nationalism, claiming that white identity is under threat from multiculturalism and diversity. This ideology divides society into opposing racial groups, weakening social cohesion, and threatening democracy by rejecting the plurality of voices and identities. To counter these threats, it is essential to raise public awareness of the danger of extremism and to promote education on the importance of diversity. Encouraging critical thinking against hateful rhetoric is also key ways to preserve an inclusive and democratic society.
The alt-right use social identity theory, dog whistling, and othering to create a divisive worldview that undermines plurality and democracy. By understanding their tactics, we can recognize and challenge harmful narratives before they take deeper roots. Addressing extremism requires education, awareness, and proactive efforts to build a more inclusive society.
Created using Powtoon.